What is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys is something very simple. What we're going to be getting into is just some stuff that's coming up down the line. We got drops on the 11th, the 12th, and we got one on the 16th, we got one on 420. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that we got going on, in the next week. I got a lot of my exams coming up, so it kind of sucks. A lot of them will probably be near drop times, but I got a way around that. That's why I'm in Hype Labs. Again, the bottles will just run for me while I'm busy, so we'll just kind of get into this video. You want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below, feel free, and you guys can subscribe and like down below. It just lets me know that you guys want more videos like this, kind of discussing upcoming releases, what's good to resell in the next week or so. I'm always making kind of stuff like that, so just let me know. You can also drop a comment too, that kind of lets me know that these are helpful, but that's all I gotta say. I hope y'all will enjoy. Feel free to check us out down below. Again, we can help you cop more sneakers for less. These are some of the recent daily deals we've done. Phillies SBs, Cherry Red SBs, $100 dead stock brand new Pandas. So again, if you're interested in anything like that for daily deals, learning how to, how botters run their profiles for you, you want to learn how to bot, you want to learn how to source more sneakers in your area, use our in-store monitors, whatever it is, check our waitlist out down below, or join the free waiting room down below so you can kind of talk with our staff, learn about us, and then maybe join if you're interested. But the first one that is coming down the line on the 11th, it is going to be the Setsubun Dunk Lows, dropping with an $120 retail price, and overall it's a pretty nice pair. I think the colorway is very simple. I don't mind kind of that lighter brown translucent sole. It actually looks like it's a pretty simple design overall. And the pictures, I just want to mention this. One thing about the pictures on these, and I just kind of noticed this with a lot of Nike stuff in general, is that they tend to saturate the photos to make them look a little bit, make the colors look a little bit brighter than they really are in hand, because the colorways, but the colors on the shoe, I can say in person, are a lot more toned down and don't really have as much vibrancy as these photos do, if that makes sense. It's just like these photos seem very, kind of like saturated. I wish it looked like this in person, but it just is not quite like that in person. I can definitely say that the brown around the toe box here is just kind of like a little bit more darker, most definitely. Like that is one thing I definitely noticed, is that this is definitely a lighter brown compared to what it actually is in hand. But overall, it is a very nicely done shoe. I'm sure it will do well. You actually can go look at the resale on bigger sizes, and it is a pretty safe bet. I mean, you get something above an 11, and I mean, you're pretty much in the safe range. Even 10.5, I mean, there really isn't much risk on these ones. I would personally, I could see Nike, doing something where they drop like 30,000 pairs. Not a lot of people really hit, or not as many people that actually want them end up hitting on the pair, and then they go up in price. I could see that happening, but realistically it would probably be with bigger sizes only, and those would be the ones that'd be low stock, and it kind of would be over time. I don't think it would immediately happen, because this one's been around for a bit. We have to keep that in mind. We've seen pairs of this one since last year, so it's not like a super new shoe. Like, I've been selling these for a couple months. Like, there's places you can get them. It just, now we have a Nike drop coming on sneakers. So yeah, 411, don't miss out. 10 a.m. Eastern time, available so it's not going to be a draw apparently. So aside from that, another thing I want to discuss, this is definitely one pair that a ton of people want. So this is one personally that I think Nike is definitely going to drop low stock on, but I also think it's another one that is going to be a lot harder to get. Realistically, this is not going to be an easy shoe to get. I'm definitely going to get a few to sell in deals to members. I'll run them for like retail price or something like that, or like $30, $40 under market. That's always what I'm trying to do, with the different pairs we drop in deals, stuff like that. So you can check us out again if you're interested in that daily deal stuff, learning about sourcing. But this pair in particular, just getting back into actually discussing this one, it's a really nice hold for the summertime. If you go look at how a lot of pink dunks have done over time, they tend to be good bets, and this one's just going to be another one pretty much guaranteed. I mean, I see everyone that gets pairs of these, I know, is just trying to hold them. I've seen very few people selling pairs of these. It's not easy to get access to them. You can ask around, but I mean, whenever I ask on my story, for certain pairs, most people just don't DM me because they end up just holding the same shoes. So I usually just post my resale account, and then you find pairs. But overall, the Fuchsia Dunk gonna be an easy bet. I mean, I feel like everyone kind of knows this one. It's just one of those ones that's fairly obvious. I feel like this one would not shock me if it went up in price, just because a pink and white dunk heading into summer. I mean, almost anybody could guess that the kids, it's gonna be a good back to school shoe, and it's also gonna be a great shoe for summertime. But you guys can see again the resale prices on them. Personally, I could see these easily sitting above $200. Keep that in mind. The past dunks I can give examples of that are kind of like these ones. Pink foams. That's a grade school pair that is actually restocking again soon. That one has not dropped back down in price, but used to go for like $250, $270. And there's one more pink dunk I'm not thinking of. The pink velvets. Those used to go for a huge amount of money as well. They're going to be restocking again soon, I think. So just a lot of these grade school dunks and the pink colorway, you know, are restocking right now, and it's not a bad opportunity to hold them if you got time. Good. We also got the Lucky Greens coming up. This is definitely a personal mainly, but still a very nice colorway. I mean, I think in the big sizes, you know, we could have something here. You know, I don't think you should go for them in the big kid sizes. Those are probably going to be bricks, not a safe bet, but to be honest, maybe like in a size 12 or 13 or 11 and a half, and this shoe right here I don't think would be, you know, a half bad bet. I know it definitely would be an easy sale, like let's say you hit on sneakers and then pre-sold it that day, and then, you know, use the label scan. We also offer that down below if you're trying to like sell items in advance to apps, things like that, before you actually get them. We can teach you how to do that, botting, so many other things. I mean, the deals are just an extra part, bro. That's just one extra part of the group. That's not the main thing. We offer everything else, early info, all that. But aside from, you know, learning the basics of selling items in advance and potentially doing that, I think this could definitely be a good play for that in bigger sizes, because I think people are going to want these. And this is actually one of those ones where the photos look somewhat accurate. I mean, it still, again, is toned up a little bit and a little brighter than usual, but this is actually more or less what this one looks like in hand. This isn't like unrealistic or anything like that. It just seems like Nike actually has it down here. So I'm looking forward to this one. You know, it's coming very soon. Might want a personal. I'm kind of having to think about it since I haven't gotten some ones in a bit. But this definitely would be another good one to start with, because very wearable, easy to put together. And honestly, it's kind of, I would just have to kind of figure out what to rock it with, but I don't even think you'd have to think about it that much. It's just, it's a nice pair every day. And finally, we got these two right here. I'll just discuss them together. We got on 420, we got the Nike SB Run the Jewels Dunk High and also the Dunk Low. Should be dropping at the same time on the same day. It just hasn't loaded up yet, but expect that to happen. I like this Dunk High, big fan of it. I think it's very unique. Also, this is not anything normal you would see on a, you know, SB Dunk High. I mean, these long term are going to be an amazing bet in my opinion. Same with the Dunk Lows, just because Run the Jewels, from what people were telling me in my comment section yesterday, asked, you know, they are a rap duo, things like that. I knew some of those basics already, but people were telling me I should definitely, you know, listen to some of their music, because, you know, they have you know, some decent influence when it comes you know, like sneakers and the sneaker game, and the collaboration is very nicely done. I'm a huge fan of those SB Dunk Lows they have on the way, though. That colorway is super nice, kind of that brighter pink swoosh, kind of with that you know, lighter blue and then a darker blue on the toe box, like all of that put together. Well done. Yeah, I think the dark blue's on the toe box. I don't want to mess that up. Still an incredible pair though. So gonna be needing those and the Dunk Lows, of course, and then these ones that are coming up on the 21st. Of course, it's another one. I got a couple pairs of these on the way already from the shock drop. Again, we can show you how to hit in shock drops too down below. If that's something you want to learn about, making more accounts, you know, to understand the basics, things like that, just ask us. We have no problem with helping you out there. But Team Red and White Dunk Lows, these ones have decent resale from what I know. Mainly a local flip, I'd say, if you were going to go for these, because apps right now aren't really giving you a lot of profit with the $120 retail. I don't know if this $120 retail is going to be something new we're seeing with Nike Dunk Lows. I hope not, because I've seen the last few Dunk Lows, aside from Pandas, have been, you know, $120, and then, you know, with the $8 addition in tax and shipping, so you're pretty much paying almost $130 for dunks, which isn't an issue at all, really, because I mean, if you think about the resale prices for them, that's nothing. I mean, look, think about how much I paid for these. That's nothing, bro. Just remember, don't forget, we're always doing this. I mean, I got some Concepts SBs, SB4s on the way, lots of really good stuff for that area in the group. But the Team Red and White's gonna be a great local flip. So I mean, if you have local buyers, or, you know, at least a decent local market, you could post on Facebook Marketplace, offer. Well, I'd be careful with posting in those places, because I mainly would want to meet up in a public place in the middle of the day, because I'm not doing that at night in some random parking lot. That's how you get robbed. So don't do that. Make sure you meet up with only trusted people in trusted places. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. So that's, you know, some upcoming releases. Don't miss them, guys, in the next week or so. You can see there's a lot on the way, so if you don't want to miss out on any of these releases, check us out down below. We can help you cook more of these drops. Just join our waitlist or our waiting room, talk with our staff, learn how we can help you cook more, and then feel free, you know, get an invite in. That's what we do. We're always trying to help you guys out with the daily deals. That's just an extra little feature we have. We have an autofill tool on the way very, very soon. Don't forget the free ACO we do to have botters run your accounts. We teach you how to bot. We have exclusive partnerships, guides to help you with reselling, teaching you how to source stuff, a lot more basics. So that's pretty much it. And we can just help you get more profitable stuff in. So that's really what I'm going to mention. I'm Tristan. Thank you guys. I'm going to end this screen recording. Check our socials down below and let me know what you guys are thinking about these upcoming drops. There's lots on the way, so don't miss out on them. And I hope to see you guys down below in the comments or in the group. So I'm Tristan. Thank you guys, and catch you in the next one soon. Peace.